The 40th anniversary RC10 is done and it just looks fantastic. The coolest part about this iconic RC being re-released is that it lets everyone experience what it's like to build a brand new RC10 right out of the box. So just to bring you all back, I mentioned during the unboxing of my RC10cc how much cooler it would have been if Team Associated did something like etch something into the bottom of the chassis or number each kit. So here's a quick little flashback. I think that maybe if they did something like that where they were numbered, it'd be a little bit cooler and a little bit more special. If maybe they had something etched into or laser etched into the chassis, maybe the AE logo on here with maybe a little inscription of 40 years of the RC10 or something on here, I think that would have been pretty cool. I know. Well, I'm not going to say that Team Associated listened to me because after all, I'm just a little insignificant RC YouTube channel. But Team Associated did right by this RC10 kit by doing the laser etching, the stamping of the number 40 into the chassis, and of course the holographic numbered sticker inside, commemorating 40 years of the RC10. Now, all of my other original RC10s I purchased came to me built. I took them apart and rebuilt them. But there's nothing like the experience of getting a new in-box kit, opening it up, and building it fresh out of the box. And so this build was so much fun, and for me, so unique because I've never had a new in-box kit RC10 gold pan. I know the CC was new in box, which was the classic clear, but it just didn't have that nostalgic feel to it, even though it was an RC10, but it just wasn't gold. And that's what these are, gold pans, RC10 gold pans. So just made it that much more fun to build this out of the box. Now, if you plan on getting one of these and building it, just a quick reminder that you're going to need two different types of pliers that you don't really often use with RC cars. The first one is a circ clip plier for those extra large E-clips that go on the drive gear, and for those pesky little roll pins that go in the rear axles, your best bet is channel lock pliers. Now, if you're an RC10 purist, here's a couple things that you might have wished that Team Associated did a little differently. The screws on the bottom of the chassis are not Phillips, they're hex hardware, and I don't mind that so much. That's really not the issue. The issue is the screws at the bottom are black. All the original RC10s had those really cool gold screws, and if Team Associated would have used those, it would have made this kit that much cooler. The second thing is the front and the rear axles also are black, unlike the original. As for the body, one nice touch is that all the stickers come pre-cut, which saves you a tremendous amount of time. I actually used the warm soap method to put the stickers on and move them around and get them in the exact spot I wanted them, so I think it came out awesome. One little issue I had was actually painting the wing. I've never really had this issue before with painting wings before and getting paint on the inside area right over here, but for this one, the paint wasn't going in, if that makes any sense. So I had to press really hard and spread it open and go with very light coats numerous times to achieve a solid color on the inside of the wing. That also looks great, came out. Glad I took my time with that. As for the body, painted it with Tamiya PS19 camel yellow. 3 coats is enough. Backed it in white, and then I backed it in black because I wanted to be able to look into the buggy and have it be dark. Also for the body, I wanted to do something a little differently with the exterior. Rather than painting the window pillars black from the inside and having it look glossy, I wanted to go for a matte finish. So I just painted the whole inside of the buggy with that Tamiya PS19 camel yellow, and then used a protective film on the outside and cut out the window areas and sprayed that with matte black and then some matte clear coat over it. I think it looks fantastic. It gives it a little bit more, I don't know, realistic look that it's matte black. I don't know, that's just me. I like it a lot. And then on a final note, how awesome is that driver figure inside? I've never done a driver figure before, and here's a little secret. I didn't paint this one either. This driver figure was painted by Andy Jacobson, and it was actually painted for me about 2 years ago. I was going to use it with one of my original RC10s and never got around to using it. So I had this laying around and I figured this would make the 40th anniversary that much cooler by putting in that driver figure. It looks awesome. So altogether, I'm really happy that Team Associated did justice when it came to celebrating 40 years of the RC10. It just goes to show you that the vintage market is very, very strong because, you know, as RC enthusiasts, we all scramble to get our hands on this, right? So, you know, as we are lovers of vintage RC, it just goes to show for other RC companies that they should definitely follow in Team Associated's footsteps. And of course, I'm talking about Team Losi. We definitely want a re-release of the JRX2 or the JRX-T and not those little mini 1/16 scales that you put out. Those were cool at the time, but we are yearning for a re-release of some of those. So very happy with this. The CC, the Classic, and well, the year's not over. So will we see something else from Team Associated? I guess we could just keep our fingers crossed and hope. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll check you all in my next. Take care. Let's go, let's go.